Sitting at the 4th week of training post-surgery here in this week's compilation. The biggest hit so far has been on my bench press for sure. I was down about 40 to 50 pounds following surgery, making some progress, so I'm back up to doing my 5x5 with 405, which I didn't finish it. I think I got 24 reps in. But still where I'm at as far as my body weight, diet, supplementation, everything right now, it still is down probably 20 pounds over where I should be, so definitely having those 7 holes punched in my arm definitely had an impact. It seems to be kind of just down-regulating my pressing response. So the first week of benching post-surgery, I did this with 365, then 385, here's 405. So I'm really hopeful to see where the following weeks are gonna end up, but you know, it is what it is right now, I guess. And I hate saying that, but we'll see where this ends. My assistance work has been improving, so I was really struggling with elbow extension for a few weeks, and now that's starting to improve, so I'm able to start doing some more movements and hitting my triceps a little better. Now this week I was quite pleased with my squat training. It was the first week. It wasn't, well, stinking hot, and I think that really played a big role in it, but 695, and I almost hit 5 doubles, but I did hit 4 solid doubles, which is a PR for me with a safety squat bar. So really happy with that. My speed all the way through all 4 sets is really consistent. By the 5th one, I was feeling good, but it just hit a pretty immediate wall. You'll see the difference between set 4 and set 5. I didn't get any additional training in besides squatting on squat day, because it took quite a while to move through this. So I finished up Wednesday, the next day, a little bit of training, and then actually some on Friday, both on my lunch break. And I was going to show a little bit of that here. Usually I do some hamstring work, some quad work, might mix in some glute work. Trying to get back to some basics of some things that have worked really well for me in the past. So this is band dumbbell good mornings. This is one of my favorites, and thought I'd show the setup here. I've got it under a board, which is adding some additional band tension, and magically the dumbbells are in my hands, of course. And here what you want to do is you really work on shooting those hips back and then driving them through. You don't want to make it like a stiff leg deadlift, and really focus on the hip drive through. And you accomplish that by basically balancing against the dumbbells and the band. That counterbalances you the ability to really lean back on those heels and shoot those hips way back. And makes these should you know you're doing them right when you get down the bottom. You really start feeling those hamstrings stretch out really good, and then load up, fire through. Now this one, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing more of. I did like it. What I'm playing with here is some static holds at different positions, instead of doing high repetition on the back work. Just trying to come up with a way of fatiguing the lats, working that chain without causing as much stress or strain on my elbows. And it's something I'm gonna have to start figuring out how to modify my training around the basically inability to move my arms. This last height is supposed to be higher than the last one. Doesn't look like it, but you know, to me it is. And then I worked my way down, so I was doing 10-second holds at each position, and calling that a set. Hit a few sets, felt pretty good, and then mix some other lat work in there. So anyway, I thought I'd toss this in here to show you know, just ways of experimenting and playing around with things, because as we know, we're all a little bit different, and we've got our own unique struggles and things to work through, and that's why, you know, a lot of templates just don't work for everyone.
10.
Now that you found my YouTube channel, you definitely got to go check out all the videos on here. You'll see that there's a ton of content in regards to instructional videos, an entirely transparent training methodology that I compile every week. Check it out. Subscribe. And because of the value of that stuff, don't only just subscribe, you need to let your friends know and share this with others so that they can see what's going on, and everybody can gain some value.